Hello, wonderful people. Thank you so much for joining me today. And an extra big thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. Your support means the world and keeps these magical African stories alive. Now get ready because today we will take you deep into the heart of the ancient Yoruba land where trees can talk, promises carry great power, and one mother's love is put to the ultimate test. This is the story of Olurounbi, a tale full of mystery, magic, and a lesson that will stay with you long after the story ends. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Once upon a time, in a big warm village, there lived a woman. Her name was Olurounbi. Olurounbi was kind, she was gentle, but Olurounbi was also very, very sad. Olurounbi had no child, not one, and oh, how much she would love to have a baby. Every day she went to the river and cried, "Dear gods, please give me a child. I will do anything." One day, she walked into the big forest. In that forest stood a tall, tall tree. This was not just a tree, it was the Iroko tree. And the Iroko tree could hear, the Iroko tree could speak. It was said that the Iroko tree granted heartfelt desires, but always at a cost. Her friend, Modupe, had gotten her children from the Iroko, and she was happy. So why not her? Whatever the cost was, she was ready to pay. Olurumbi, out of desperation, knelt before the big tree. She said, "Iroko tree, if you give me a child, I would bring the child back to you." The Iroko tree was very quiet. Then suddenly, the wind blew. Leaves flew everywhere, and from the tree came a deep voice. "Do you promise?" Olurumbi replied eagerly, without thinking twice. "Yes, I promise. Give me a child. I will bring the child back to you." After exactly 9 months, Olurumbi had a baby girl, a beautiful baby girl with soft brown eyes and tiny hands. Olurumbi was so happy. She danced, she sang, she gave her baby the name Olaido, which means gold treasure. But as the baby grew, Olurumbi forgot something. Yes, she forgot her promise. Time passed. Olaido was now a beautiful little girl. She liked to run and laugh and play with other children. She was kind, just like her mother. But deep in the forest, the Iroko tree was waiting, watching, and waiting. One evening, the wind blew again. The Iroko tree spoke. "Olurumbi, you made me a promise. Bring me the child." Olurumbi was afraid. "No," she cried. "Not my baby. Not now. Please, no." The tree said again, "You promised." Olurumbi ran home. She locked her door. She hid her child, but the Iroko spirit is strong. 3 days later, just after dinner, Olaido was playing outside. Suddenly, a strong wind blew. The trees shook. The sky turned darker. Then from the ground rose a shadow, a tall, tall spirit in the shape of a tree. It whispered, "Come, child." Olaido looked around. She was afraid. "Who is that?" she asked. The spirit said, "I am the Iroko. Your mother made me a promise. Now it is time." The spirit reached for Olaido, But she ran fast, past the goats, past the fire into her mother's arms. Mother, mother, help me, she cried. Olurumbi held her tight. Go away, she screamed at the wind. You cannot take her. She was already in tears. But the Iroko's voice boomed. You must give her to me. Promises must be kept. The whole village heard the noise. They came running with drums and gongs. The wise elder came forward. He said, Olurumbi, did you promise this child to the Iroko? She cried and said, Yes, but I did not know it would be like this. This is my only child. The elder shook his head. When you make a promise to the gods, you must keep it. The people did not know what to do. They loved Olaido. They didn't want to see the tree take her away. Then a priestess stepped out. She wore white and carried a bell. She said, The gods can forgive, but Olurumbi must give something special, something from her heart. Olurumbi knelt down. She held a child close. I will give my gold, my beads, my best clothes. I will sing for the Iroko. I will serve in the temple. But please, let me keep my child. The priestess turned to the wind. Did you hear Iroko? She speaks from her heart. She is sorry. We are sorry. The wind calmed. The leaves stopped moving. Then the tree whispered, Let it be so. The people cheered. Olurumbi cried happy tears. Olaido smiled and danced around her mother. From that day, Olurumbi went to the forest every full moon to say thank you. She cleaned the Iroko's roots and left fresh flowers, and the Iroko tree never asked for the child again. So what did we learn today? When you make a promise, you must keep it, even when it is hard, especially when it is very hard. Because a promise is like a seed. If you plant it, you must take care of it. Or one day it will grow into something big and it may come back looking for you. Thank you for listening to the story of Olurounbi. Please like, share, and subscribe. We will be back soon with more stories from the heart of Africa.